I'm so tired. So much running around with a new house and getting everything set up that, man, it is 8:30 on Sunday and I'm just getting to the video for the day. What's up? It's B2. We're talking clicker heroes. And check this out, man. I was starting to get depressed. I'm like, man, I'm 1,000 under my last highest zone ever, and the DPS is barely moving. What in the heck is going on? And then I remembered I'm only on my sixth ascension, and I usually go 8. So what that means is we get to ascend and put some more damage in. So I'm going to walk and talk you guys through this as I'm going through it. And I'm going to show you, because I've gotten it figured out, how to do the imports into the calculator. So you're not going to see some of the stuff, the boxes that are coming up, but you're going to see me hit the save button and then go back in. Now what I have to do is go into the website, and I think you guys are going to be able to see this, which is the link. Let me just double check. You are seeing part of it. You're missing some of the screen. I can't. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I'm just going to pull a little bit of this screen down so you guys can see the calculator here, and then walk you through it. So I am going to load the save game and load what we just saved and throw it into the calculator. It's going to come up with my high zone. Make sure that we're still in the same thing, and it is. And it's going to produce an auto level for me, and I'm on an active click. So when I hit auto level, it's going to come up with this "got it, dude" box. You're going to clip it. Let me make sure you guys can still see that, and you can. So we're going to take this whole thing, copy and paste. We're going to go back into our little piece here, and I'm going to reset this. Boop, just like that. So now I'm going to hit import, and I'm going to paste data just like that and hit import, right? And it's going to take me to where I've gotten my hero souls spent. Now, that doesn't look like they're spent, but they are. If you look on here, how far Argyle went up. Now, you can't look at these because I just kind of fool around with these, and this means nothing. I can hit V and do 500 levels there, and it's not going to change a bit because the percents aren't going to change. The game knows that, so it doesn't even put anything over the max in here. And the boost damage, it doesn't either, but it does go through here. If I queue, see, I can't put anything queued into ball. It's going to use this damage that's in here from the calculator to go. So as far as calculators go, man, I'm going to go ahead and admit that I was wrong. I'm going to take my lumps and then move forward because, man, that is just too awesome to pass up on, the fact that it's an automatic thing. So then we're going to hit damage and it's off to the races, basically. As soon as we do our auto clicker, sorry, it's just gonna do its thing, man. So I can go through here and look, I can do 100,000 SIDS. It's just crazy. So I just usually go through and click each one twice just to make sure. You're not gonna need many more levels than that. You just want to get their individual things bought is basically all you're doing. And then all the way down to the next thing. But I'm going to show you some time lapsing also that will help you get some higher levels ahead. So you can see I was at 160K there. I'm not going to be able to time lapse all the way up to there. And then there's some other stuff with time lapsing, like using Xylakill to help with time lapsing, where I had somebody in the comments say, hey, you should consider using Xylakill. He's really handy for that, because the most we can get now is 36,000 levels. So on the next transcend, I'm going to throw a few in there just for, just for some GP, some gigs, and we're going to see how far it goes. All right, so we got all the way to Moru. We're going to advance it up and then respec into here. And then with this, we're going to buy all of our upgrades. We're going to set up the damage. We're going to just get everything else rolling. And look, we went to Zalar, so I'm glad that we waited on that to time lapse, because we weren't able to do that last time. So now I can guild into Zalar. And look, I'm level 200 and I'm gilded. Zalar's level 22k. It's kind of insane, actually. And especially for you new players that are out there, it will happen for you. Stay steady to it. Just stay on the game. Keep clicking. Keep upgrading, keep ascending, keep transcending, watch the videos, and like just jam along with us on here. So, all right. So now that we're up to Zalar, I can do this. If I shop to auto to time lapse here and I buy the 8-hour time lapse, I'm going to gain 36,000 levels. Now that's the most that I can gain during a time lapse, because I've done it several times. But look how far Zalar is leveled up. So now I can go back. Oh, we have a death in the family. Moment of silence for Heather. Okay, let's bury her. All right, she gone. And we're going to go ahead and upgrade these other ones down. And that's, I mean, if I read back through clan messages, like everybody's heroes are just dying off. Like it's an epidemic, especially if you ask Funky or any of the other guys. Okay, so now we did our time lapse there. We did our damage increase. We're gonna come down here. We're gonna boost Solar. Now I can't 6858. I can't quite get to Madzi right now, so I'm gonna open these gifts and get nothing. I want 1 ruby with my 7 gifts that I can open. All my dead guys on there. I actually think 24 is the highest that I'm getting from up here. 28. Yeah, so I got 1. Virginia's a demigod 20. When she dies, man, I'm going to be screwed as far as getting gifts. She's the only one that's like 4-2, and that's the new Merc down there. So, all right, so we're at level 36,000. We're going to time lapse again, and we're going to get, let's see if we can get 36,000 zones again. Okay, so that's perfect, right? So now look, we're already back up to 72,000, and I've only been, let me see, I've been filming for 6 minutes. So here at 6 minutes, we're up to zone 72,000. You can see how this gets really, really quick. Look, 29 gifts now, so she actually leveled off of that. Now we're going to pull our new hero and set the old one for gifts, and then set the new one for gifts as well. Open up said gifts. 34 gifts. We got 1 ruby, 1 candy cane. It's just like, it's ridiculous how little we're getting off of there. Turn those into forge cores. We're going to set damaged, double energized, and then we're going to click down the buffs. Mainly this one for golden clicks, because that's going to allow us to buy the next hero level up, which is Madzi. And we're going to get a couple levels. We're going to guild, and we're going to click them to Madzi. And then we're going to buy all the upgrades. Now this one, I don't think we're going to get 36 thou out of. Let me just make sure we got the guilds here, right? We've clicked the double energized, because sometimes I want to make sure I don't miss something on here. Oh, here we go. Look, I did. I almost missed some auto clickers there, because I don't think we're going to get 36,000 levels out of this next one. So I only recommend sometimes doing the 2, but let's see what we get. Can we get it? 36,000 again. So I was right in doing it the 3rd time, and now we're up to 108. So here's the question now. Let's go through and do all of our gifts. Like, do we push our luck? You know what I'm saying? Do we push that luck for one more time? Because you can do 25 clickable rubies per ascend. And so that's actually 50 rubies if you double them up with Revolk, your ancient right here. If you get Revolk or Clover, if you get them to 95.99, that means every time you click a fish over here, is going to give you rubies. It's going to give you 2 rubies. You can do that 25 times for a clickable ruby. So you can actually get 50 per level. If you're trying to run out a deep run, it's very plausible that you can get 50 on there. If you do 3 time lapses, that's 30 rubies. If you do 4, obviously 40 rubies. And so like the goal now is like, do I try to push my luck one more time, right? Like, can I get another 36,000 levels out of this? And I'll tell you, like, I don't know if it's going to happen. It's probably going to end up somewhere in the 10 to 12K range. But we are trying to get to Zavira, which is going to be, I've not gotten her yet. That would be my next unlock to getting, like, to boosting even more damage and levels. And as soon as we unlock her, it's going to be game over. So we got all of our clickers done. We did our double energized. Just want to confirm all the gilded ones are on Madzi. Okay, let's time lapse for the 4th time and see. And I'm going to go with, we're going to be less than 15,000 levels on this one. 23,000. So you see, as soon as you get off of that 36,000, it doesn't make sense to time lapse anymore to get any higher, because it's just going to go further down. The next one might be 6,000 levels. But you can see, look, I filmed for 9 minutes and I'm back to level 132,000. So that's going to be your most effective way to time lapse. Now I'm going to take a clicker off of here. I'm going to put a clicker there and make sure that it has 10. But I'm going to dark energized for the 10% boost. Reduce the cooldown time, which I don't think I'm going to actually stay awake long enough to use that one, but that's just a force of habit for me. Now we can go in and collect our gifts. Luckily nobody died, aka my only one that's getting any gifts, which is Virginia with 29 gifts. So GG on that. Like, that's probably about the highest that I'm going to be. Now, if I look at the gold here, I need 13,990. I'm at 12,687. I think that when I wake up in the morning, I think I'm going to be at a good level for this time lapse. So anyway, we're going to open these gifts. Again, 2 rubies. I mean, it's just crazy. 40 gifts only equals 2 rubies. But I got a bloop coin, which does nothing. Not a daggone thing. And these are all uncommons and rare. Yeah, we don't want this. So I'm only keeping the cool colored ones like this mythical right there. And the rare one will be the next one to go away. So any questions or comments about this method for time lapsing and getting your levels back up, just let me know. Because see, now from here on out, if I was going to play another game, I could swap back to this menu, click on the ruby, and get the double rubies, right? And I haven't seen one pop up yet to click, but they can be anywhere on the screen. So you want to make sure you scan all the way around the borders and everything, because now they're big and small and in weird places. So, but I don't see any on here. So anyway, that's my method for time lapsing, for going over to level 130K in less than 10 minutes. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comments. Holla.